Hey, what's going on, Aquarius? Butch Tarot here. I am going to do your July monthly read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. And let's get it. First, what do we have for Aquarius? What is going on for Aquarius? July 2021. Ooh, that was messy. What's going on for Aquarius? What can you show me for Aquarius? All right, Aquarius. First thing I have, Aquarius, is this energy that I'm picking up on is someone that you already know. Now, this is someone I feel like you have. I feel like you have something going on with this person. Now, it may be something casual. It may be a friendship. There's definitely a connection between the two of you. I definitely feel like you have a good time with each other. Now, like I said, it could be something casual. It could be something very light. It could just be a very close friendship. But what I see is I feel like lately there's been a lack of communication. Maybe no communication at all. And I feel like the reason why we have that is because I feel like this person that is around you, I feel like they have more feelings for you than they let on. I feel like they think about you all the time. I feel like they want something more with you. They do want to be with you. They want a relationship. But the thing that's stopping them, and the reason why that communication, the communication is not flowing as well as it used to, is I feel like their walls have gone up. Those feelings they have for you scares them, and they've put their walls up. Now, I feel like this is partly because they're not sure of what you want from them. It's partially because they're not sure if this is even something you thought about. And a small part of this is jealousy. I feel like you have other options around you. There's other people that you're close with around you, and I feel like they're jealous of those connections because they're not sure where their connection with you lies. They want something more from you, but having these other options around you, that's part of the reason it scares them. So they're afraid to commit. They're afraid to commit to making an offer to you. They're afraid of coming out with their feelings because they're afraid that it may not mean the same thing to you. And I feel like the reason why they went into that, like I said, they're scared. They're thinking about the negatives instead of the positives. With that Five of Cups they're not looking up. They're seeing the worst possible outcomes. They're afraid of letting you know how they feel because they're afraid that you don't feel the same way. They're afraid that you may not be able to care about them the way they care about you. And that has them at a balance. We have a lot of sleepless nights. A lot of anxiety. And I feel like a lot of this there is some trust issues as well. I feel like they don't know if they can trust themselves. They don't know. I mean, it's all up in the air. Like I said, it's so out of balance right now. This person wants so much more from you, but they find it hard to tell you that because they're afraid that you won't want the same thing, or they're afraid that they're not enough for you. And I feel like the jealousy they feel is getting to them. I feel like they see you around making other connections, And every day you're making new connections. And every time you make a new connection, they're afraid they're going to lose you to that new person. But with all that being said, that internal struggle within them is real. But they're not walking away from you. I feel like they're taking their time, they're taking a step back, they're trying to focus, trying to figure out what their next move is going to be. But emotionally, they know they can't walk away from you. Now, because of this, because of the realization that they can't walk away from you, is causing a lot of big changes in this person. And this is what's going to give us that forward movement. Because I feel like this person is finally going to come forward and express their feelings to you. And I feel like, those trust issues they have. And now, granted, the trust issues they have, this is instilled in them from other past relationships. This is nothing that you've done wrong, nothing that you've done, and they don't hold you accountable for that. They're not blaming you for that. They just see you with all these options around you, and it scares them because the longer they hold off, the longer they don't tell you how they feel, the more chances somebody else will, because they know how great you are, and they know that somebody else is going to see that too. And that's what's causing this person to finally make their move. You see him here wrestling that dragon. And that dragon in this instant is that trust issue. Is trusting in how they feel, trusting in how they feel when they're with you, trusting on the connection that they believe that they have with you, and trusting in how you make them feel and what they want from you. And that's giving them strength. And that's what's part of that, big changes that are coming with this person. And I feel like with those changes, that causes this person to come forward. And I feel like they will come forward. And I feel like they will share what they've been thinking. And like I said, I feel like the jealousy, where, jealousy isn't great. It's not. But sometimes, and in this case is that sometimes, it shows us a different perspective. It's showing them a different perspective. It's making them realize that they can't be jealous if you don't know. They can't be jealous of these other people around you. They can't justify that because you don't know how they feel. They haven't been open with you. They haven't communicated that with you. And they've even so much as shut you out when it comes to communication. And they're starting to realize that they're not giving you the opportunity to say yes or to say no. They haven't given you that. So until they give you that, they can't be, just overthinking this, looking at the negatives instead of the positives. And they can't worry about these other people around you. But like I said, jealousy in a small dose, it's not a terrible thing. A lot of jealousy is not good at all. But this little jealousy that this person has is bringing them forward. And it's going to help this, move forward and for them finally to be able to come out and communicate with you what they've been feeling, that internal struggle they've been feeling with. Because when you hold back your feelings for someone like this person is, it starts to become a burden on you. It starts to weigh on you. That's all you think about, those late nights anxiety, not being able to sleep. But this is all self-inflicted, and they understand that. And that's what's going to cause them to finally make that offer and finally come forward and let you know that they want more from this. Now, I feel like you have a good thing going with this person. Like I said, it could be something casual, it could be something very light, or a very, very strong friendship. But they see this as more. And like I said, without telling you how they feel, they're not giving you the opportunity to make a decision based on that. You're only seeing the fact that this person starts to become a little bit more distant lately. You're only seeing, they're starting to seem like they're shutting you out. And I feel like that's very confusing for you. But like I said, this person, they don't want to have regrets. That's part of the big changes coming to this person as well. They don't want to have those regrets. And if we don't, like I always say, rejection sucks. Absolutely does. You know, it sucks to be rejected. It sucks to put ourselves out there and be rejected. But rejection, the pain from rejection goes away. You know, regret can stay with you the rest of your life. And they don't want to regret. And that's why, like I said, these big changes, I mean, the strength in this person to come forward, they're building it up as we speak, and I feel like they are going to come forward. They're going to wrestle that dragon, which is their trust issues. They're, you know, not feeling confident enough in themselves to come forward because they're afraid of the outcome. But we can't live life that way. We have to live every day. You know, every day has to be lived like it would be your last, and it's just put it all out there. Like I said, they haven't given you the opportunity to make a decision. They haven't given you the opportunity to know all the facts, but they will. I do see that coming. And these big changes is going to make this person, you know, is going to take a lot away of that anxiety and finally being able to put it in there. Now with this person, we have a lot of air: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. It's a tough place. You know, it's a tough place when you have a certain relationship with someone and one or more of you has more feelings or develop more feelings over time. And then we get to that place where it's almost like if we come forward and we get rejected, it's going to be awkward and we're going to lose that person. So sometimes we sit and we you know, we let those feelings fester, and sometimes they become overwhelming, and I feel like that's where they're at right now. It's becoming overwhelming. Jealousy starts to seek in, you know, and they're not jealous of the connections that you have. They're jealous of the fact that somebody is going to see what they see in you before they have the opportunity to tell you, you know, and then they're going to have to sit with that regret. You know, and like I said, we always got to be 100%. You know, you want someone, tell them you want them. Especially someone that wants you like this person wants you. Because the anxiety I feel from this person is just like it's such a terrible way to live your life. When if you just came forward and let yourselves, you know, let yourself just be free of those burdens by just coming out and saying it. But sometimes it's hard for someone to say things because they're afraid that the outcome may not be what they want. So instead of saying things, they live in that. And that's never good. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.